Hello everyone, welcome back to Edemy. Today we will study Unit 11 on page 93. And I am your teacher. My name is Panjanit. Before we start our lessons, I want to do some reviews on what you have learned in the previous sessions. In the previous session, you learned about phrasal verb. Here is the form of phrasal verb. We have verb plus particle. Particle here is the grammatical or functional word. It can be presupposition, it can be adverb, or it can be infinitive too. But in the case of phrasal verb, the particle is an adverb. Let's analyze the form of the phrasal verb. In here, we have some example, like the word find, eat, take, break here, function as a verb, and then the word out, up here, which is an adjective here, is function as a particle. And I want to recall some of the meaning of the phrasal verb that you learned. Find out mean discover. And eat out mean it's outside home, or it can be a restaurant or somewhere beside home. Take up mean start doing something or start learning something. Break up mean end a relationship. So here is a quick review of what you have learned in the previous sessions. Here is the objective of the today lessons. At the end of this session, students will be able to use adverb to express attitude. Without further ado, let's start our lesson together. Here is the warm-up activity that I want you to do. Look at the picture on page 93 and answer the following questions. Where are those people and what is their relationship? Everyone, please turn to page 93. You will see a picture. At the top left corner, you see two guys and two girls. And then you look at that picture, analyze it, and answer these questions. And you have 2 minutes. Pause the video now. Okay, 2 minutes is gone. Let's go and get the answer all together. According to my opinions, when I look at the pictures, I can see that there are two guys and two girls. And where are those people? For me, I think they're at school. Why they're at school? I can see that these people are at the same age, and in the picture, the environment seems like at school. So I feel that it is at school. And what is their relationship? I think that they're at school, so their relationship is friends. They must be friends with each other. So here is the answer to the warm-up questions. Okay, let's move on. On the same page, Everyday English, page 93, look at the exercise 1. I want you to listen to the conversations and answer the following questions. First, what are they talking about? Second, what happens? I will play the recording for you, and you listen and answer to these two questions. Ta bộ kê gìអំពីអ្វីហើយមានរឿងអ្វីកើតឡើង. Okay, let me play the recording.
Tape script 11.15.
Have you heard about Sam?
No, I haven't.
Well, I haven't spoken to him myself, but apparently he was caught cheating in his maths exam.
No kidding. I can't believe that. Does he have a problem with maths?
No, actually maths is his best subject.
Really? So why would he cheat? He doesn't need to.
Exactly. And anyway, Sam's not the type to cheat.
He must be very upset. Presumably he's going to complain.
Yeah, he's seeing the principal this afternoon. Obviously he's going to deny it completely.
Well, hopefully the principal will believe him. Let me know what happens.
I will. Personally, I think he'll be okay.
I hope you're right. Cheers. See you later.
Yeah, fingers crossed for Sam. Bye.
After you have listened to the recording, you have 2 minutes to think of the answer to this question. Pause the video now. 2 minutes is gone now. Let's look at the answer together. Here is the answer. They are talking about Sam for the first questions, and second question, Sam was caught cheating in his math exams. We move on to exercise number 2. On exercise number 2, what I want you to do is that you go to download the worksheet in the website and then complete it on your own. Please follow the instructions on the worksheet carefully. And you have 7 minutes. Please pause the video now. Okay, now 7 minutes is gone. Let's correct the answers together. Answer. Okay, number 1. Apparently. What does apparently means? Apparently means when you are not sure about something. Why I choose B as the answer? You can look at the sentence in the conversation that contain apparently. I will read it out for you. Well, I haven't spoken to him myself, but apparently he was caught cheating in his math exam. According to this sentence, that I haven't spoke to him myself means that I haven't talked to him, and I have no evidence that he cheated in the exam as well. So here, apparently here is used when you are not sure about something. Okay? Okay, let's move on to the second word. You have no kidding. So what is the definition of the word no kidding? The definition of it is no joking. Means cùng vậy liền sao? In the sentence that contain no kidding, you can see no kidding, I can believe that. It means that no joking, I can believe that. Cùng vậy liền sao chứ? Nhưng mà chưa rừng nè nghe. Okay? Move on to the third word, actually. Actually means when it is the facts. So why I choose A as the answer for actually? So you can look at the sentence that contain the word actually. No, actually, math is his best subject. In here, what we are talking about, if we're talking about the fact is that Sam is very good at math. He's very good at doing the exercise in math. So actually here is used when we want to talk about the fact of something. Move on to the fourth word, really. So the definition of really is used when you are surprised. Why A should be the answer? You look at the conversation once again. Really? So why would he cheat? He doesn't need to. In here, speaker B is very surprised that she knows that Sam is cheating in the exam. So the word really here is used when you are surprised. So move on to another word. We have exactly. So what is the right answer for the word exactly? A or B? The answer is B. Exactly is used when you give a complete correct information. Complete correct information. You look at the conversation again. B says that why would he cheat? He doesn't need to. And A responds exactly. Means that you're giving a correct information that yes, he doesn't need to cheat. So exactly here mean is used when you give a complete correct information. We move on to another word, anyways. So anyway is used when. Anyways is the answer is A. Anyway is used when you change the subjects of talking. Why I choose A as the answer? Let's look at the conversation. A says that exactly and anyway, Sam is not the type to cheat. Before they are talking why Sam cheats, and then they change the subject saying that Sam is not the type to cheat. So anyway is used when you want to change the subject of talking in the middle of conversations. Number 7, you have the word presumably. So presumably here is used when A or B? B. Presumably is used when you believe in something that is not certain. I will justify the answer why B is the right choice. You go to the conversation and see the lines that contain the word presumably. I will read it out for you. He must be very upset. Presumably, he's going to complain. Based on this sentence, we have no evidence that Sam is going to complain. We're just saying. So it means that presumably is used when we believe in something but we're not certain. Here, not certain because we have no evidence at all. Okay? So we move to another word which is obviously. The answer for obviously is A. Obviously is used when we are clear about something. So let's look at the conversations. Yeah, he is seeing the principal this afternoon. Obviously, he's going to deny it completely. In here's obviously, as you are clear about that, right? So, according to the conversation, Sam is going to see the principal this afternoon. And remember that Sam was caught cheating. So, definitely, or you are clear that he's going to deny his act in front of the principal. So, obviously, here is mean when you are clear about something. So let's move on to another one. We have the word hopefully. And the answer for hopefully is used at A, when you would like something to happen. You look at the conversations. Well, hopefully, the principal will believe him. As speaker B is his friend, so speaker B wants the principal to believe Sam that he is not cheating in the exam. He did not cheat at all. So hopefully here express when you would like something to happen. You want it to happen in your way. You want it to happen. So you use hopefully. Last but not least, we have personally. The answer for personally is A, when you want to express your own ideas. That we use personally. Look at the conversation. I will. Personally, I think he will be okay. We use the word I think here. We have the word I think in the conversation. I think here mean but tam khuyum gut, right? So the word personally here is used when you express your own idea, and normally it is used with the word I think. Okay, let's do some drilling of these adverbs together. The first one. Apparently. Apparently. No kidding. No kidding. Actually. Actually. Really. Really. Exactly. Exactly. Anyway. Anyway. Presumably. Presumably. Obviously. Obviously. Hopefully. Hopefully. Personally. Personally. Okay, after we have corrected the answer for exercise 2, I want to teach you the positions of adverb. Remember, adverb can be in a different position in a sentence. First of all, it can be in front of a sentence, like this. Presumably, he is going to complain. You can see that here is a sentence, right? And then here is an adverb. So the location of adverb can be in front of a sentence. And the second position is in the middle of a sentence. Like this example that I gave you. I personally hate drinking beer. And I'm really excited about this trip. But you have to know the difference between these two, the position of this adverb. First of all, it is in the middle of the sentence, but you need to know that whether it is in front of a word or it is after a word. Personally, remember, if it is used with a verb, it is located in front of a verb. So we have the form like this, adverb plus verb. But when adverb is used with verb to be, it's located after the verb to be. It's like this one. I am really excited about this trip. You have am as a verb to be and really as an adverb. So the form should be, if it is used with verb to be, you use verb to be first, and then you use adverb later. Okay? So remember, the position of adverb can be in front of a sentence or in the middle of a sentence. And for the case that it is in the middle of a sentence, adverb stay in front of verb, but adverb stay behind the verb to be. Okay? You have to remember the positions. Okay, let's move on to another exercise, exercise 3. What I want you to do is choose the correct words or phrase to complete the line. Okay, I will give you an example. You look at the short paragraph on page 93 as well, but on your right hand side you see the kind of short paragraph like on the top. So I will demonstrate an example for you. Let's start together. Do you hear about Marcus? You know, the guy who worked in my office. Well, apparently or obviously he's going to be promoted. So we have to decide whether apparently or obviously is right for this sentence. But for me, the answer is apparently. Let's examine the sentence altogether. Did you hear about Marcus? You know, the guy who worked in my office. Well, apparently he's going to be promoted. And here, why I choose apparently? Apparently should be the answer because we have no evidence that Marcus is going to be promoted. We know that he's going to be promoted, but we're not so certain, right? Because we haven't talked to Marcus and we don't have any evidence too. So that's why apparently is the answer. Okay, នៅក្នុងលំហាត់នេះអ្វីដែលអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវធ្វើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាមើលទៅលើ page 93 ទៅនៅក្នុងលំហាត់ទី 3 អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវ choose correct word នៅក្នុងហ្នឹងដើម្បី in order to complete the sentence ឧទាហរណ៍ទី 1 ដែលខ្ញុំចង់ធ្វើឲ្យមកកណាត់លើ Did you hear about Marcus តើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាបានដឹងពីរឿង Marcus ទេ You know the guy who worked in my office ម្នាក់ហ្នឹងគឺជាម្នាក់ប្រុសដែលធ្វើការនៅក្នុង office ជាមួយខ្ញុំ Well យើងមាន apparently ជាមួយ obviously ហើយខាងក្រោយនេះគេដាក់ថាគាត់នឹងត្រូវបានឡើងតំណែងចម្លើយគឺខ្ញុំយក apparently ហេតុអីបាន apparently គឺជាចម្លើយ apparently ជាចម្លើយពីព្រោះថាយើងអត់ដឹងយកមាន evidence អីទាំងអស់ថាគាត់នឹងត្រូវ promote right and ហើយ apparently គឺគេ use នៅពេលដែល we are not certain about something អញ្ចឹង apparently គឺជាចម្លើយ Okay spends around 5 minutes on this video on this exercise pause the video now Okay 5 minutes is gone let's correct the answers together let's move on the answers Okay let's move on the sentence After we correct the word apparently and we move on to another sentence. Of course, or to be honest, I don't understand why. And here we have to choose between the word of course and to be honest. So the answer is, to be honest. Why to be honest is the answer. You have to understand the sentence first. After the speaker said that he's going to be promoted, and then the next sentence is I don't understand why. And here the word we have to choose between of course and to be honest. The word of course means definitely, but to be honest means you say something honestly. You tell them honestly. So this sentence should go with the word to be honest because it makes more sense. For example, to be honest, I don't understand why. បើសិនជាយើងនិយាយជាខ្មែរបានន័យថាបើខ្ញុំនិយាយតាមត្រង់ទៅគឺខ្ញុំមិនដឹងថាមកពីមូលហេតុអ្វីទេដែលគាត់បាន promote តែគាត់ត្រូវបានគេ promote អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាយល់ទេ Okay, let's move on to the next one. Exactly or personally, I think he is hopeless at his job. So you have to choose between the word exactly or the word personally. But you have to notice that after that, you have the word I think. The word I think here express what? Express your own idea, right? According to your opinion. So the right adverb for this sentence is personally. Because personally is used when you want to express your own idea. Okay, let's move on. He never does any work. In fact, or naturally, all he does all day is chat to his friends on the phone and drink coffee. We have to choose the word in fact and the word naturally. And the right one is the word in fact. Remember, in fact is used to talk about fact, something that is true. And you can see is that when you read the sentence, all he does all day is chat to his friends and on the phone and drink coffee. This is the fact. This is what Marcus always do in the office. He's always chat to his friend and on phones and also drink coffee. So when we want to talk about a fact, we use the word in fact. Let's move on. We have unfortunately or really, he does is next to mine. So you have to choose between unfortunately and really. Unfortunately means គួរឲ្យសោកស្ដាយណាស់ And really, you already know, it's used when you are surprised. And normally, you have to remember, really cannot be used in front of the sentence. It can be used in front unless we have question mark to express surprise, or otherwise it's used in the middle of the sentence. So in here, the right answer should be unfortunately. I will translate it for you. Unfortunately, his desk is next to mine. គួរឲ្យសោកស្ដាយណាស់ តុរបស់គាត់នឹងគឺនៅជាប់ជាមួយនឹងខ្ញុំ And then let's move on. We have generally or presumably he will move to another office now. We have to choose between generally and presumably. According to the sentence, the right answer should be presumably. Why? You have to notice that you have no evidence that he's going to move to another office. You are just saying that he will move, but you are not certain. You don't have any evidence that he will move. So we should use presumably when we're not certain about something. And move on. So, hopefully or really, I won't have to work with him anymore. And here we have to choose between the word hopefully and really. I have already told you that really cannot be used in front of the sentence without question mark. And moreover, in here, I won't have to work with him anymore. ខ្ញុំអត់ចង់ខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថាគាត់អត់ខ្ញុំអត់ត្រូវបានធ្វើការជាមួយគាត់ទៀតទេ Here is what you want to happen. You don't want to work with him. So you hope that you are not going to work with him. So in here, the right answer should be hopefully. Because hopefully is used when you would like something to happen. So move on to the last one. Anyway, or apparently, enough about me. How is your working? Are you still enjoying it? And here the right answer should be anyway. Why anyway should be the answer? You have to look at the sentence like enough about me. How is your work going? And here we are changing the subject from talking about us to asking about someone's work condition. Are they still enjoying it or not? So when we want to change a subject, we use anyway. So here is the answer for the exercise number 3. And now let's listen and check the answer all together.
Tape script 11.16.
Did you hear about Marcus? You know, the guy who works in my office. Well, apparently he's going to be promoted. To be honest, I don't understand why. Personally, I think he's hopeless at his job. He never does any work. In fact, all he does all day is chat to his friends on the phone and drink coffee. Unfortunately, his desk is next to mine. Presumably, he'll move to another office now, so hopefully I won't have to work with him anymore. Anyway, enough about me. How's your work going?
Okay, after you have listened and checked your answers, now let's do the wrap-up of today's sessions. Today you have learned about adverb expressing attitude. You learn about the position of adverb. You know, adverb can be in front of a sentence, for example, like this form, adverb, then plus sentence. For example, you have presumably he's going to complain. And it can also be in the middle of a sentence. In the middle of the sentence, we divide into two cases. First one, adverb can be in front of verb, but another one is adverb is stand behind the verb to be. When you use adverb with verb to be, you have verb to be first, and then you plus adverb later. Okay? And you also learn about the meaning of some adverb as well. For example, the word actually. Actually here is used when you talk about the fact. Something that is true, something that is the fact. And hopefully, it's used when you would like something to happen. Personally, it's used when you want to express your own idea. And anyway, it's used when you want to change the subject of the conversation. And really, it's used when you are surprised, when you want to express surprise towards certain information. So this is the wrap-up of today's sessions. And next session, you are going to learn a new unit, Unit 12. And the title is Telling It How It Is. And okay, this is the end of today's videos. And thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.